Hi, it's Kevin May in the PhocusWire studio, joined by Nate Marcus. Thank you very much, Nate. You're the CEO of OccasionGenius, which is quite a cute name, I thought.
Thank you.
So first of all, how did you come up with the name? And then we'll get into some slightly more meaningful questions.
Sure. So we're a 5-year-old company, and we started out very differently. We started as a private event marketplace. It was called Party RVA for Richmond, Virginia, and people were using it for lots of things other than parties, such as private events, occasions, some milestones, date night. So that's where Occasion came from, as an umbrella for all of those things. And then Genius, because people wanted a really smart platform.
Okay. So, I mean, you don't just work in the travel with partners in the travel industry. There are other types of kind of partners, but hotels and airlines in particular in the travel. Which one of those do you kind of get the most kind of pick up and interest from for the solution that you have?
So every conversation I have seems to reveal another use case and a new vertical that we hadn't thought of when we had originally built this.
Okay, so maybe we'll come up with another one now.
I can't wait. So everything ranging from dating apps, what's the pain point of somebody brings to a dating app, who's the love of my life, what's the next pain point, what am I going to do with this person who I hardly know? Babysitting apps.
Okay.
Couples have said, it's like a unicorn has entered my house. What do you mean I can book a sitter and a date night all in one click? Rideshare apps, trying to let you know about the big alcohol-heavy, parking, problematic events going on.
Okay.
So it really seems to be a big blue sky for us.
Okay. So give us some use cases. So a hotel, they just integrate and then they're serving the inventory through the system, right?
That's right. So it's we offer an API so that users don't have to download a new app or go to a new site. It goes into existing user flows, super easy to integrate, and lots of use cases. I'll give you like 2 or 3. So just adding these events to the website can increase direct bookings, for example. So travelers otherwise would have to go to other places to find out when's the jazz festival, and then they're susceptible to other offers from other hotels. Then the pre-stay phase, sending you an email saying, here are the events happening during your stay with a few days before and after, and allowing you to extend your stay. And then we provide them all this info. So let's say that you like festivals, let's say you have kids, let's say you are a foodie, making some guesses. Then they could say, hey, here are the foodie festivals that are family friendly happening with packages from the hotel.
So let's be clear on that one then. So you're not taking the bookings at the moment?
For the events themselves, not at the moment, but that is a huge technological opportunity that we're excited to look into in the future.
Opportunity always means a challenge as well. So that's taking it to the next level as a business and both the tool itself, right?
Absolutely. So events right now where activities used to be 10, 15 years ago, where it was highly fragmented and there was no one way to book through a central portal. The event industry will get there. It's a matter of time.
So where do you get your inventory from?
A lot of places. So we have API integrations with official the data providers, the large ticket resellers, the sellers. But then our secret sauce is that we pull in from local calendar sites as well. We do that with relationships with them.
Okay, so a regular gig goer, right? So, and a constant frustration is that you go to the site on the hour that the tickets are going to be released and all the tickets have gone within 2 minutes or something like that. Is your system working in real time? Because what you don't want to do is to be feeding this into a hotel's system. They make the booking and then the tickets have all gone. Do you know what I mean? So how do you kind of manage that?
So you bring up a couple of things. So first, really important that we maintain the accuracy of our database in real time. Right? Events, especially the most popular ones, can sell out very quickly. In terms of the user flow, people do tend to buy the tickets first and then book the hotel right afterwards. So we work with hotels, for example, hotels is the use case, on how to craft that experience to make sure that those people are able to book those tickets and then go right to where they found that from back to the hotel.
Okay.
At the very least, it's creating a lot of brand equity for the hotel. So it's branding it for that next generation of travelers, people who are millennials, Gen Zs, who prioritize travel, and you've got some, hate to say it, stuffy brands that a lot of these generations think that's my parents' hotel. Okay. So it's also a very long-term branding play to start to train people to think of these older players as new and up and coming.
Okay. Dare I ask, can you name some of the stuffy players? Are we talking large global mega hotel chains?
Yes. There aren't too many of them, and I'm under a lot of NDAs.
What kind of conversations are you having with them to get them to wash away their stuffiness?
Well, they have already hired people to digitally transform their brand already. So these are existing initiatives that they're already deep in. And they have said over and over, we've just been waiting for a clean data stream that aggregates and standardizes events to move forward with all these key initiatives.
Okay.
And they've said they've been waiting, some of them have been waiting 10 years for it. So they're very aware of the need for this, and they seem to be very grateful to finally have it.
Okay, a little bit about the business itself. So you've taken a steady couple of rounds over the years. The most recent one, correct me if I'm wrong, was a couple of million in May.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
What has been your kind of funding strategy?
Sure. So we're based in Richmond, Virginia, and I didn't have to look very far. Angel investors in our community and in the surrounding communities, we raised that round in 6 weeks after putting out paperwork, for instance. Yeah, very quick. And I think the reason that angels have jumped in here is because they see the potential for this to be big, but also they get it. They're travelers as well. Some of them have said they've been waiting for years for their hotel to connect them to what's going on, and they've been curious as to why it hasn't happened yet. So I think just on that level, they get it.
And finally, Nate, I mean, the business model at the moment is, because it's just information, is probably one thing. How have you thought about the business model once you start doing the booking? Because that's obviously commission based for the ticket, the seller that you're buying the ticket from.
Right.
How are you going to feed the business model commission thing down the pipe to the hotel or the airline?
So again, that is many years off because these ticketing providers don't currently do that with pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
You have to be
Is that because of the reseller problems?
The reseller is, yes. So what we don't do right now is connect people directly to the resellers because we don't want the brands to get a reputation for sending you to the most expensive version of the ticket.
Right.
It's important, in our testing, we've seen that it's important that the brand gets the credit for sending you to the best prices right now. But that's a choice for the brand to make for itself, right? Different brands might want to prioritize something different. But we see with some partnerships down the line with some of these larger companies that it will start to open up for us some really intriguing possibilities moving in the future.
Okay, right. Nate, Marcus, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Great.